I'm Susan DeGrassi. I'm the Director of Cause at Antis Roofing and Waterproofing. And today we're going to be talking about how culture has been influenced by technology. And I have Charles Antis, who is the founder and CEO of Antis Roofing and Waterproofing, with me.
Hi.
So Charles, how has technology impacted or been integrated into our culture? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, when I think of technology at Antis, I have this guttural response like, oh my God, if we're not on top of it, I'll be left behind and we won't be able to have business. So I have the need for technology. Some of it I can understand and explain. Some of it you could probably explain better than me. But I think one of the technology items that we get excited about is any technology that helps us understand our people better. Suddenly, the sociology of what happens at work is so much more important to track than it's ever been because we're in such a fight to attract and retain talent. So I think at Antis Roofing, I'm super excited about what we've learned about what attracts and how we attract and retain talent. Is that cool if we go down that rabbit hole?
Yes. So what tool are you using? Because there are a lot of them out there.
Well, we love to study our personalities, anything like emotional intelligence, a DISC score, love language, or strength finders, anything like that is super valuable, but we've gone deep into the imperative purpose model, which was written by Aaron Hurst, who wrote The Purposed Economy, started a huge movement in purpose at work because most people are not fulfilled at work. In fact, more than 2/3 aren't. But if we can be fulfilled at work, magic happens. And at Antis Roofing, we've discovered that to the tune of, by me and you and everyone at Antis, Angel, finding out what it is that fulfills us and what we call our superpowers, then we stay and we thrive and we literally build a better world. And I think that's a technology that's super exciting to me, is why people do what they do, why there's a visionary, why there's that first follower, and what moves things socially. We like to track and we like to study.
So interestingly, Karen, your president and COO.
Who?
Karen Inman, who has a CIO background. She's the one that brought this to you.
She did.
So tell me about that and how you discovered your purpose types.
Well, I think Karen, there's a lot of stories about superheroes with Karen, but I think the thing that was funny is I had worked to get her here for so long, and she finally came, and it wasn't like I was surprised, but oh my God, things were running so smoothly, and within a few weeks, people were getting along better than they ever had. And I think I wanted to just shock her and make her smile, so I went up to her one day and I said, Karen, do you realize you have a superpower? And she said, yes. I'm like, what is it? I lift everyone I touch every day. And that's what Karen does. Anybody who knows her, and that intrigued me. So a few months later, she came in and kind of delivered with a smile this opportunity for me to go with her to Seattle to the Imperative Purpose Lab to go and do a 4-day boot camp, deep dive to find out what it is that fulfills me. And I did that. And what was awesome is for me, I found out it was different than what I had thought. I've always thought I need to be a great manager. I'm a founder, I must manage, I will show you how it's done. I will be this great tutor. And the truth is, I suck at some of that stuff. I mean, my daughter, who's now 20, when she was 10, I was trying to help her in her math class, and the words that came to mind were, Allie, you're gonna be the only kid in your class that doesn't get this. And she started bawling, and she pointed at me, and she said, Dad, you're mean. And you know, she was right, because that wasn't what I do. And this is a story I love to tell now that I know what I do, because at the Imperative Camp, I learned what it is that I do well and what it is that fulfills me. I don't tutor well, I don't manage well, I'm like Disneyland dad boss. But what I do is ignite passion in others for social change. I love to awaken people from whatever that dream state they're in. And for me, it starts every day. I awaken myself every day to the magic of every day, and I want everybody else to have that kind of excitement in their life. And I think we come close to that here at Antis. And so that's the technology that I love to talk about, even though it's difficult to grab and talk about it in a technology type discussion?
Well, there are some other more traditional forms of technology that happen at Antis. For instance, we just had a big rollout of Salesforce, which touched every aspect of the organization. It started with the customer care department. It then went into accounting, because there's an accounting platform. Early in 2019, it's going to touch HR. We're going to have a new payroll platform. But back to how purpose fits, the purpose type fits with that, we had some employees who were intimately involved in rolling out that are Jose, and who's the leader of the department. He is I wrote it down, an empowerer. Jess also is. And then Maggie and Haley, two other instrumental people in that department, they are the architects, the builders of the program. The empowerers are the people that champion it. So it does all go together,
Yes.
don't you think?
No, I love the way we understand who does what and why. I mean, the language of imperative is great. Like Karen has this thing that they call karma. And I have the kind of the opposite of that, the yin and the yang of that. I have harmony. Harmony means that I feel it's my job to build the bridge all the way to everybody, no matter what. Karen feels there needs to be accountability, and we need both. And I love it because when I think she's being hard, oh, thank God she's the one that watches the bottom line. Or if I'm being maybe too yes on a give, she understands, oh, that's good. He likes to lead that way. And it goes deeper because we know those that build structure, those that attract and build whatever it is that we need in our company. The other thing about technology, though, that I was going to say that's exciting, because well, the whole thing about Salesforce, I think it's clear to most people, but it wasn't clear to me. Salesforce has a whole ERP system. They're doing everything. So we're building the Salesforce, not just the sales platform, but all the way to everything in our company. And that's exciting, and I'm glad you talked about it because I don't understand it as much as you do. But we have a lot of things that we do in technology that we're exploring with, whether it's drones, how robotics will be on the roof soon. But every time we get together, I learn something, which I love. So are we supposed to keep going, or is this kind of a good synopsis of what we're talking about?
I think this is a good synopsis. Let's close
Is that a
it
good
out.
word?
Well, let's have a close out.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it home.
Okay, so next time, Charles, I think it might be fun to talk about technology with Karen and maybe go deep for this RT3 platform and why she chose Salesforce. Maybe some lessons learned, maybe act as an advisor and how that's helped us in our organization.
Okay.
Good.
You're a great interviewer. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.